Hi everyone, this video is the truth about Healy.
Oh, thank God. I'm glad to see people are starting to catch on to this little scam medical box of nothing. I know a few others have talked about it, but you just know something isn't nearly well known enough when one of my videos is a top ranked search. Here's hoping she really tears it the new one it deserves.
6 warnings you should take into consideration before purchasing.
Wait, before purchasing? You mean, no, don't purchase this thing, it doesn't do what they say it does, and, well, couldn't do what they say, and is a total waste of time and money. Really, I don't understand how someone could have messed up such a sentence so bad that they said almost the opposite thing.
So I'm going to do these quickly, and I want to do this video because I think it's imperative that you guys who are considering getting a Healy get a balanced account.
You don't need balance. Look, I'm all for getting all sides of the story, but when one side is a scam artist with absolutely nothing backing them up, and the other side is basically everyone else saying your scam thing doesn't work, because of course it doesn't, those two positions cannot be balanced. That's not how it works.
We should be informed consumers, and unfortunately at the moment you're not getting all of the information.
You know, I'm starting to think we aren't going to be getting all the information from you either. Please, at least tell me you aren't a big fan of it and are just trying to figure out the truth. Then at least I can give you the benefit of the doubt that you just don't know much about the product.
So, do I like Healy? Yes. Am I here to trash Healy? Absolutely not.
Oh, god damn it, never mind. There I thought some headway was being made, but nope. Gonna have to go all in on this thing again, aren't I? Speaking of again, last time I covered this topic, I got the most ominous comment I think I've ever seen on this channel. I can't say anything more than this because of NDA stuff, but let's just say this video has been noticed. Can't promise anything though. Assuming this guy isn't just screwing with me? What the f*** does that mean? I have no idea, and nothing seems to have come of it, but yeah, that was one of the most WTF comments I've ever received.
I have 4 Healys myself. I have a resonance model, and I have a holistic health, and I have 2 golds that I use in my clinic.
Jesus Christ. And I'll tell you what else you have, a shit ton of need for absolute confirmation by it, because damn it, after spending, what? Oh God, over $4,000 on the worthless bloody coasters. You are gonna wanna be a fan, or you are gonna be really hating yourself. Hell, I get buyer's remorse after buying things I really like. I couldn't imagine that feeling amplified by spending 4,000 times as much as any one of those things is worth. And yes, I know, technically, those packages don't just get you the Healys, they also get you quote-unquote programs. What do these programs do? Sweet FA. In fact, I would be surprised if the programs were not just the same program with different names.
So I'm a fan of Healy. I just think we need to be fair, honest and truthful completely and let consumers decide whether this is right for them.
Fair, honest and truthful? I think we are way beyond that point, mate. I think the best we can hope for is haven't killed anyone from making false claims about the efficacy of what is essentially an electric bathroom tile.
So here we go. 6 truths or 6 warnings before you purchase the Healy.
6 truths or warnings? Which is it? I mean, technically it can be both, but that's just a super weird way of saying it. I don't know. It just bothers me when someone says nonsense and doesn't even know how to English real good like what I does.
Number 1. Some people are in it just to get rich.
And there it is. And I'm sorry, but if you're not one of them making money, then you're a mark. Because this whole thing, it's a pyramid scheme. Oh, I'm sorry, we don't say that anymore because it has negative connotation and means this other totally not the same thing. Now we say MLM, a completely different scam. And I say, f*** off. It's a pyramid scheme. Because the reason it's called a pyramid is because all the money goes to 1 or 2 people at the top and everyone else in descending order makes f*** all, nothing, or less than nothing. And by less than nothing, I mean lose anywhere from a bit of money to tons of money. And for most people, less than nothing is exactly the case. That's a pyramid. And so is Healy. Yes, I know it's a square, but there, shut up.
And that is the absolute truth. There's people that are not clinicians, no experience with frequency-specific microcurrent.
Frequency-specific microcurrent. That sounds like good old-fashioned full-strength Wudo science. And it totally is, since it's basically another form of vibration medicine, which is an even less accepted offshoot of homeopathy. Yup, the stupid white cube is basically homeopathic. Fan-freaking-tastic. And being that it is what it is, I would argue that no one really understands it, because it's absolute bollocks. So you're basically saying, all of you.
They're not doctors, they're not educated, they know nothing about the cell.
Really? They're not doctors or educated? Well, that makes sense, because I'm pretty sure no competent or respected doctor would be caught within a million miles of this quack box. So hey, at least you said something accidentally correct. Good job.
And they're just marketers. They are people looking to get rich, people wanting to say whatever is necessary to get the next person to buy off them so they get their commission.
Does it not bother you that the system you are buying into has that kind of flagrant exploitative nonsense involved in it whatsoever? Do you not think that a legitimate product would sell itself on its actual merits instead of needing people to say, whatever it takes to get it sold? Like, I'm pretty sure companies that sell actual medical equipment to hospitals and the like would probably just need to have the thing, and then it would pretty much sell itself, because it does the thing that people need it to do. Now, I'm not saying that there won't be shady people in that industry as well, but I don't think you have to constantly warn literally everyone about it, because it's just that common either.
This is not how we should be doing this. This doesn't set up a company that elicits a sense of integrity and honesty and authenticity.
Hey, you said it, not me. It's almost like the whole company is a big old scam, selling a product that doesn't actually work, and then relying on people like you to defend it from the absolute torrents of criticism it gets, or at least should be getting. I'm not a huge fan of the term, but useful idiot immediately jumps to mind. A legitimate company should not be letting other people make them look dishonest, inauthentic, and lacking in integrity. At least, that's how I would run a business if I wasn't all three of those things.
So be careful. Some people are in it to get rich. Number 2, you are going to be told lies.
Holy shit. Are you absolutely sure that you like the product? Because so far, you have said that the company looks like a bunch of dishonest shitbags, and point 2 of 2 thus far is that you are going to be lied to in relation to this product. Your video shouldn't be called 6 warnings before buying Healy. It should be called how to spot the red flags on a company literally covered head to toe in red flags.
And I'm sorry to break this to you, but Healy cannot solve all your problems.
And yet, from the marketing, you would really think it could. As we discussed previously, as far as I can tell, the device is a simple tens machine, and a tiny one at that, making it bloody unlikely that it's much good at even doing that. But people make so many more claims about what it does.
It cannot cure cancers. It cannot regrow brain tissue. I'm seeing people say that they've been cured from dementia, or they've been cured for some sort of pancreatic cancer.
Yeah, like those. And yet Healy, as a totally responsible and honest company with integrity, for some reason is doing absolutely sod all to curb this kind of crap from happening. It's almost like they are selling you a box of nothing for up to $2,500. Swear to God, they should just change their name to Scammy and cut out the middleman. Also, regrow brain tissue. I think the users of Healy are pretty damning evidence against that being the case.
This is not true, and I would like to see the evidence of that.
I would like to see evidence of any of Healy's claims about frequencies being able to do anything to you at all. But that's not going to happen now, is it? I wonder why.
And I've looked into some of these claims, and I can promise you, without outing anyone in particular, the claims are erroneous. Be careful what people are telling you.
Well, that's hardly a good way to get that kind of shit to stop. If you are being genuine here, you should absolutely point out who is making incredibly false and frankly seriously, undeniably dangerous claims, as that kind of crap tends to come out of the mouths of people who constantly spout absolute drivel. Might want to, make sure people know and get them to stop.
If it doesn't make sense to you, trust your gut.
Well then, that makes things much simpler, doesn't it? Don't buy Healy. If the zillion-dollar magic box that has people claiming it can cure cancer causes you to levitate and travel back through time, you're probably right in thinking that maybe that thing is kinda sketch.
There's many things Healy can do, and I absolutely believe that there's the potential for us to explore the area of cell regeneration.
Wait. It can regenerate cells, but for some reason it can't regenerate brain cells. The kind of cells that could actually make a measurable difference to a person's life and abilities. Strange that it can regenerate cells apart from the ones that could actually in some way make it clear that it works. Weird.
I'm talking all the time on my channel about how the body heals itself and that we can grow new cells and we can optimize our healing processes.
Optimize our healing processes? Who let Deepak Chopra in here? Oh, what, he's not in here? Ah, right. It's just his brand of word smash woo salad. It is spreading like the virulent and devastating brainworm that it is. Unfortunately, the only way to get rid of it is burning down the planet. Ah, crap. That's where I keep my whiskey. You win again, humans.
But if people are out there promising you the world through buying a Healy, then take caution.
No, of course not. But if they offer you just 90% of the world, well, that's absolutely fine. Remember, folks, every medicine can cure 9 out of every 10 diseases and/or conditions. Sometimes I wonder why we have so many different things for all of these afflictions, when really there should only be 2 or 3 max. It's just doctors and scientists trying to justify their existence, the bastards.
Number 3, despite how great the commission is with Healy, most people cannot afford the product.
Seriously, you don't see it. Why, if Healy is this great product, does the lion's share of the money for its sale go to the people selling it and not, say, into developing a better product? Or making it cheaper to get into more people's hands? It's almost as if they aren't selling anything more than a cube filled with fluff and netting a tidy profit whilst people like you actually go out of their way to sell it for them. I almost pity you, but I ran out of that stuff years ago and replaced it with extra booze storage. So I guess I drunk you, you poor fool.
Now this one really irks me because yes, the base model is $800 and then it goes up to $4,000 for the resonance, Australian dollars.
Wow, it's even worse in kangaroo dollary dudes. Christ, that is a shit ton of money. You could spend that on like one whole visit to the doctors in the US. Calm down, that's a joke. But seriously, the US healthcare system has to shoulder some of the blame for these people existing. They offer a much cheaper, usually not in this case obviously, but a much cheaper if wholly ineffective alternative. But cheaper is the part that people understand. Although what's way worse is when insurance companies also allow this crap on their plans. That's a whole other level of evil. I mean, I eat live people, and even I'm impressed.
Now, what I don't like is people saying, well, you need to prioritize your health. How much is your health worth to you?
Yeah, people who prioritize their health are stupid. I prioritize stuffing my fat face and destroying my brain cells with delicious drink. But really, if you could get a device that is literally capable of restoring cells, who needs to eat? And I could drink even more with a Healy by just restoring my liver cells. So really, by prioritising my health, I would fix most of my problems. Except for one tiny issue. Healy doesn't work. So you're kind of right to say that for a completely wrong reason. Honestly, I genuinely think your heart's in the right place, but unfortunately you're so incredibly wrong, I can't just leave you to it. You're only helping to push this crap, and that cannot be ignored.
Get in the real world, people.
Yeah, in the real world where vibrations cure everything, apart from things that we can actually tell if you've cured them. Like makes sense.
I live not in Beverly Hills. I live in regional Queensland, Australia, the unemployment capital of the country.
No wonder you're all trying to get rich quick with an obvious scam. And I'm not trying to be a dick here, that's just how I always come off. But unfortunately, I'll bet the only people you know are other people who don't have any money. It's actually a classic tactic for pyramid MLMs, because so much of the cost of those things goes into pre-purchasing stock or the things that you need to sell, like catalogs. And before you know it, you have spent $5,000 on stuff that no one wants to buy. And for some reason, any and all of these business models aren't really super illegal. It beggars belief.
For most people, particularly in these challenging economic times, $800 is a shitload of money.
Yes, perhaps they shouldn't spend it on something that doesn't f***ing work.
Wait, before you go, I have something super important to tell you. It's life or death. It will change everything forever. Nope, wait, it's gone. Oh well, probably wasn't important. But while I have you, don't forget to comment, subscribe and notify. And if you want more of my smexy voice, check out Mrs. Six's channel Spoonstaff Stories, where I narrate and voice all the videos, and she does the work. And if you want to support the channel, check out the merch store for cool t-shirts, or check out Patreon, memberships and PayPal to support directly. Finally, follow me on the medias of social to get completely pointless guff and to keep up on the latest releases. Oh, I just remembered what I was going to tell you. Whatever you do, don't touch the